Hello guys, how are you doing? Cruising with Essie. I'm back on board. I was on vacation and now I'm back on board. So guys, I'm sure most of you have been wondering what I do on board a cruise ship. So like you all know, my name is Esnat, and I like to do videos, just to share my experience on life on board. So today I'm just going to tell you a bit about what I do on board a cruise ship. So I work in the storeroom. Storeroom is under the food and operations department, and I work in the storeroom as an assistant storeroom manager. So in the storeroom, this is basically where we store all the food in the ship, all the food, the meat, the dry food, the vegetables, the ice cream, the water. Mostly all the products that are used on board a cruise ship are stored in the storeroom. That includes, we also do orders for the uniforms, for the chairs, stationery, any departments that requires anything. They send us an email, and then we place the orders, and then we receive the products on board. Some of the things that we do, we're responsible for making sure that the food is maintained in good temperatures, appropriate temperatures, especially the highly hazardous foods, which are the meat, the vegetable, and the dairy products. So daily we check the temperatures for the freezers, just to make sure, not just daily but almost twice a day, we just make sure we specifically set time to check the temperatures to see if the food is maintained at the appropriate and the regulated temperatures, and if there are any discrepancies, if anything is not right, we make a report, and we make sure that it is fixed on time. So I think the staff complement that I have is about I think I've got about 11 guys. I've got guys in the bar, liquor. The other guys are in the dairy. We've got the dairy. I've got 2 butchers. I've got guys in the dairy, frozen, and I also have guys in the vegetable and in the ice cream and water freezer, and also in the fruit section. So those are the guys who ensure that requisitions are fulfilled, orders are placed, orders are issued, like the orders from the department. They make sure that orders are issued, and also that the goods are issued on time, and also to do the returns for those products that the team in the kitchen they no longer want to use, they return them back to the storeroom. So yeah, that's it. So I think in my department we've got storeroom manager and then assistant storeroom manager with me, and I've got storekeepers, butchers, assistant butchers, and also assistant storekeeper, and also the central storekeeper. So the central storekeeper basically is responsible for issuing out uniforms to new staff members and returning crew also, and also for issuing the other inventory, non-food items, mainly non-food items, as well as items for the candy shop. We have items for the candy shop, the retail, as well as the spa. So if you ever come aboard a cruise ship, like now we're having tours. We're having tours such that when you come on board a cruise ship and you want to have a tour of the ship, you can also make a tour to the storeroom, see what we do, explain to you what we do, and you get to see what we do in the storeroom. We can take you to the storerooms. Sometimes we work in very cold temperatures, especially when you're doing infantry. So imagine you're working in temperatures that are about 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's infantry. You really have to be in that room for extended periods of time, because you really have to give accurate counts for counting purposes. So that's it for the storeroom. So my duties on board a cruise ship, you might be wondering, what does a storeroom manager, like an assistant storeroom manager, do? I basically supervise my team. I do some admin work, and I also do some transfers when I've got transfers to other ships, or when I've got transfers from other ships, as well as from the ports that we dock in. So it's a lot, actually. It's a lot. And receiving as well, though my manager does most of the receiving, but I also do, when you're receiving, I supervise inside the ship to make sure that the product maintains also on the correct temperatures. It's just like when the ice cream comes from the supplier, we have to make sure that straight from the supplier it comes in the ship, and it goes straight to the cold room, straight to the cold freezer to maintain the temperatures. So we're guided by the USPH standards. That's the United States public health regulators. So most of the things that we do, we follow the standard, and it's very strict, from cleaning to the material that we use to the chemicals to how we store our products, the temperatures. Everything is according to USPH standards, so that we keep our guests safe as well as the crew safe. So whenever you come on board, just know that the food that you eat, the ice cream that you also have, will have come from the storeroom, and we are responsible for making sure that that food eventually goes eventually gets consumed by the guests whilst it's still in good and fresh conditions. So I think that's basically what I do on board a cruise ship. So it's fun. We work like every day, but you just have to make your life good on board a cruise ship. So if you ever want to come and work on board a cruise ship, it's good. Just choose what you can do. Just choose what you love to do. In my department, I'm the only lady in the storeroom. So it's like in the other ship that I was also the only lady in the storeroom, and a lot of people are like, oh, okay, there's a lady in the storeroom. So, but it's not hard. It's what I was doing. It's what I've always done. Someone who did procurement, so supply chain management is what I've always done. So I chose a job, or I chose something that I've always done. So whenever you're thinking of coming to work on board a cruise ship, make sure you choose something that you can do, something that you would love to keep on doing. Because believe me, the contracts can be long, the working hours can be long for you to do something that you don't like. So yeah, that's basically it. So I think you now know who Esnat is, what she does on board a cruise ship, besides making YouTube videos. So yeah, here I am. I'm in the office. So this is our office. This view is coming out nice. So this is our office. So yeah.